Good morning. It's Tammy here. I'm back with another part to that Zoom. I just wanted to say that I am with Mandy and G at Seek Heavenly Things and at Gilmero del Para 303. I want to confess that Jesus is my Lord and Savior, that He is God who came down in the flesh as a man. He bled and died for all of our sins on the cross and rose on that third day. I am one of the 12 that Yeshua called together for the end times. And this here is part 2 on June 6th, 17th, 2025. And this is Mandy speaking here. This is the new message proving that Jesus speaks to me live for all the plagiarism remarks, LOL. But all that fits right now very long. Everything he has been speaking with the 18 parts. So there will be parts, but I will go back to the part 19 when it is finished. Love you all. Even what I commented today in the chat on the Just Live today, the 345, it was prophesied in this message. Jesus is speaking and he is coming to wake up his children. And then it goes on. I wanted to put my little part into this. You guys, Jesus has been trying to wake people up for a while now. You know, he's woken me up, I say back in 2020, but didn't really start realizing it until 2021, and then he was the one that directed me to Mandy's page. Okay. Her first prophecy was December 30th of 2023, and then it was posted in January of 20. Wait, her first prophecy was 2022, December 30th, 2022, and she posted it in January of 23. And the Lord was the one that directed me to her page. Guys, she is true. I mean, I have been out looking for different things, and I'm telling you what, he is waking people up. He's been waking me up probably since the death of my daughter, and that was 15 years ago. But I didn't really realize it until 2021. He gives you a little bit at a time because he knows you can only tolerate or handle so much a little bit at a time. And he is showing us more and more and more and more, And I'm telling you what, this here is the truth. This is the truth. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and start off with where we had left off with Mandy's posting. Okay, it says we are all on Zoom, and I was finishing up the message about AI. Jesus started to speak to me live on the spot. And this was posted April 7th, 2025, and there will be a link within the comments to be able to go watch that Zoom. Okay, and this is part 2, the frequencies. All of that is true, but the difference is that they leave out the Father and the Son. They leave out the very first part of the creation. They think it was just from nothing, and certain energies are forced together to another to make it another grid, another ascension, another level, to get to the different possibility or chart on this map. And that was 5 minutes, 29 seconds. But they are not understanding that the frequencies are led by me. You're a true Father in heaven, the true Son as well, because we are combined in one spirit. So every single thing that I am leading you to is for my purpose and for my glory. So it is important not to dismiss what other people are bringing to the table. This is something everybody needs to be listening to because he is speaking to every last one of us. Yes, you may not have an understanding of it because I have not taught it to you yet. But there's a reason I put things in people's spirit to share. So unless you are feeling an off thing in your spirit or of unrecognizing anything, it could be a test. You see, which he tests all people all the time. I mean, we're not the only ones. He tests all of us. And he goes on to say, you see, I also put things in people's spirits to test you as well. See, to see if you are going to get the test and recognize that I am trying to teach you a lesson. I do that. I allow thoughts to come in your own thoughts because I'm also cleansing your own hearts. So this is where you have to use discernment and wisdom and know whether or not what I am speaking is either a lesson, a test, or giving you a new revelation. This is why it's so important to be in sync with one another and to be unified with one another inside the group. And that was 6 minutes, 41 seconds. Because everything that I am going to tell you, wait, I gotta go back here, because every single thing I am doing is to help you grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. Because as your duplicate is done and finished their training, the next duplicate comes in, 6 minutes, 52 seconds. As you see, this is a process for all the duplicates to come in, 6 minutes, 57 seconds, passing the role, passing the torch for the next duplicate. So you have no idea what your other duplicates are doing. Some of them are in heaven and they're enjoying it. I just have not connected your soul yet to the original duplicate of the spiritual battle, the ending duplicate, 7 minutes, 17 seconds. When I do that and it shows the beginning and the ending of the spiritual battle, that is when it's connected to your soul, 7 minutes, 23 seconds. And you no longer have the echo soul, 7 minutes, 25 seconds, inside heaven, 7 minutes, 26 seconds. Which means you are understanding what is happening. You will remember that you have been living in the New Jerusalem, 7 minutes, 32 seconds, getting your house ready and prepared. Because I have been doing all of this the last few years. I've been doing this ever since your spirits have gone up, which is why all of you feel disconnected in this world. 7 minutes, 43 seconds. And you will feel there's a disconnection because your frequencies are tuned in to the New Jerusalem, 7 minutes, 49 seconds. And this is why a lot of you don't even want to be here and don't want to go on. This is why your Father has surprises for his people whose frequencies are connected to the New Jerusalems, 8 minutes and 1 second. Because he knows what you need before you even ask him. So all of this is my purpose, my plans, and my glory. I am Yeshua HaMashiach. I've been speaking this entire time. I come in the flesh, I bled and died on the cross, and I rose on the third day. Sometimes I speak for myself, sometimes I speak from the Father, and there are things that I do for a purpose and for a reason to teach my children, to build them up, to bring them lessons, to make them stronger spiritually, physically, and mentally. I do all of this, and now I'm leading some of the seasoned ones, and you are all seasoned outside of this group because you wouldn't be here if you were not seasoned, because you are elders. There are a reason you are seasoned outside of this group, because you've been walking with me for a very long time. Oh, yes, we have. We learn these things as we go along because he has brought so much back to my attention. He's been walking with me for a very long time. I just never knew it. But I know it now, most definitely. Okay, okay. But to be seasoned inside the group is something different. It is called unification. It's being prepared. It's knowing one another. It's knowing how people work. And that is why I'm having you read the Personality Plus books, because it's important to know how each one of you think, how each one of you feels. And when you're thinking something, you may not understand that person's personality. So that's where discord can come in. And misunderstandings can happen because you didn't realize that this person thinks a different way than you think. And this is how misunderstandings happen, because you're getting it one way, but the other person is getting it another way. And if you have understanding that it's how their personality works, you wouldn't have taken it the wrong way. And that's 9 minutes, 23 seconds. You see all of this you see all of that is important for battle ready. For being battle ready, 9 minutes, 30 seconds with one another, seasoned, are ready to go on their, okay, I got to start that one over. Tongue tire. For being battle ready at 9 minutes, 30 seconds with one another, seasoned, ready to go on their missions, because these missions are so important, because you are going to be waking up the world, not only traveling outside, not only traveling country from country, 9 minutes 42 seconds, you're going to be traveling the entire United States, 9 minutes 44 seconds, different places. I have itineraries for all of you, and you all have different places to go. And some of your missions you will be together as one, and some will be separated with your soulmates. 9 minutes 56 seconds during doing certain missions and vacations and excursions, also while documenting it and putting it on social media. 10 minutes 2 seconds. Building up your pages in every world. Now you're going to see some of the worlds. They are a lot harsher than others. Right now, you're actually in one of the delicate worlds, believe it or not. 10 minutes 13 seconds. So when you step into another world, you're going to see that they are not nice. 10 minutes 18 seconds. They're much more evil, and the things that have been spreading about my 12 and the people that I have put on the front lines are horrendous. 10 minutes 26 seconds. Much more than you have ever seen, which is what I mean by each of the worlds being connected. Is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. The lower the world of where I start with this, the lesser of the hate. And as I continue to go and we get closer to the end, more hate, more hate, more hate. All of that is coming. Why? Because hate spreads faster than love in a fallen world. So I am allowing, So I am allowing all of this to happen, just like I allowed wrath and destruction to happen in the Old Testament. Now, what Cassie is about to share is very important, because I am bringing her some new revelations, not only through Denise and Charlene, and I have given Mandy and G things as well on the side of the coexist. On the side to all coexist. Sorry, he said, coexist with every single thing that I am teaching each one of them and bringing it all together. But it is also coexisting with you guys as well, because you're also getting the same revelations, some in a different way. So now everyone's bringing puzzle pieces to the table. I want to stop there and put in my little thing, because when he first really started talking to me, guess what, guys? It was while I was putting together a puzzle. Hello? Okay, sorry, back to it. Puzzle pieces. Now everyone is bringing puzzle pieces to the table. So it is very important to listen to what everyone has to say. It's not a coincidence that there's certain words that I have spoken to Erica, Megan, Jana, every single one of you, Sheila, Kelly, Josie. I am bringing all these revelations to every single one of you. Even Vanessa, even when she can't be on Zoom. There are reasons she can't be, and I already know those reasons. So there's certain things that some people can be on Zoom, just like Charlene. So there's certain things that some people can be on Zoom, just like Charlene. She can't be on Zoom very much, but when she can, I have her there for a purpose. Kathy, I am speaking things to Kathy, I am speaking things to her. Angel, I am speaking things. Matthew, Lori, Lena, every single one of you guys. Barbara, you're all getting a piece of the puzzle. Now I am doing this for a reason, because my people, they have to understand that every single thing that I am bringing to the table is for my purpose and my glory, to save my people. And this is what we were doing. We are saving my people by building these lessons and their revelations and understanding one another. Because when you finally start to change at 12 minutes 40 seconds, and many of you are going to change at a rapid pace, 12 minutes 44 seconds, when it is time, when it is here, 12 minutes 45 seconds, you are going to see that your memories are going to come back as you are changing, 12 minutes 50 seconds. Many of you are getting past realm and memories in your dreams, and I don't even have you remembering them yet, because you are not currently connected to that world that the dream was coming through. So you don't remember, but you know something is happening in your dream, because when you wake up feeling, there's a reason why, because you wake up feeling, there's a reason why you're waking up and feeling tired, because you are doing missions in the spirit. You see, we've completed the spiritual battle, 13 minutes, 15 seconds, but you still have mission after your spiritual battle. So all of this is happening. Okay, so all of that is happening. Why? Because it's an ongoing process to wake up my children. So now every single thing that somebody brings is of great importance. Like Denise, she is my councilwoman. I'm doing that for a reason, because she has a lot of experience. She is seasoned and she is going through many things. She learned to turn the cheek. There are many of you that are still learning to turn the cheek on things, and you have to keep working on that, and developing that, because it is hard. Guys, we are going through so much, and it's a learning process. You know, the more that you are seeking out the Lord, the closer it's going to be for you to understand what is going on here. You just have to humbly go to Jesus. You have to humbly go to him. I mean, I'm seriously meaning humble, being humble about it. Be willing to possibly be open to the fact that what you have learned might be wrong, you know, because he's bringing stuff to the table that is the truth. And it's all at this time, you know. Love you guys. Hope you have a blessed day, and please stick around for part 3. Bye.